Well, KeyBank is looking to make the dream of home ownership a reality for home buyers in underserved communities through a new special purpose credit program.
To tell us a little bit about Neighbors First Credit, we're joined now by Joe Filipino and Chichi Owanwane from KeyBank. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here. Apologies if I disturbed or ruined both of your last names there.
Close enough.
Appreciate you being here because this is an important topic. We're talking about getting more people home ownership, right? We're talking about getting more people involved in this sort of American dream, as it were. So tell us about this program.
This program is our latest step in making homes more affordable to all of our clients and prospective clients out there, obviously. So it's called the Neighbors First Credit. What it is, a prospective home buyer, as long as they're buying their primary residence, they can actually receive up to $5,000 from KeyBank in order to put towards their closing costs and other fees that are involved with the loan.
So who actually is eligible?
So primary residents. Also, there are some census tracts involved with this. The biggest thing is, like I said, it's our latest step. We have a number of programs, actually. The latest one is for someone buying a home in a majority minority tract, according to the government census tracts, or low to moderate income. But here's the biggest thing everyone should take away. Regardless of where you're buying, come and talk to one of our professionals. We have a program that should help somebody out along the way. And like I said, we're trying to make it affordable for everybody.
And this is a $5,000 loan that you said can be put toward anything. So obviously when we're talking about finances and our relationship with banks in terms of the community, the details are in that fine print. So when we're talking about this $5,000 loan, what's the sort of collateral? What's the back end of this? Once I obtain this loan, then how do we pay it off?
Well, it works as a normal mortgage, right? So this $5,000 actually goes towards the closing costs on that mortgage piece of it. As far as paying it off, put it out over a 30-year term or whatever suits your best budget.
So it's actually folded right into that mortgage if you have a mortgage?
It is a grant.
Oh, it is a grant?
Yeah, you don't have to pay us back the $5,000. Actually, we have another program for somebody with, depending upon their income limits, that you can actually add on another layer on top of that $5,000.
And Chichi, let me bring you in this. You know, we're talking about, this helps home buyers, but also helps communities. Why is it important for KeyBank to get involved with the community in this way, serve the community in this way?
Well, I think as a financial institution, we certainly have a role to play in home ownership. I think we're all well aware of how having a home can have a whole bunch of positive impact on individuals within the community. I mean, homes can be used as a wealth creating tool. It can also be leveraged to start a business. It can be leveraged to send your kids, to college. So there's a whole lot of benefits in home ownership. So that's part of the reason why we're just driving this.
We talked about some of the people who are eligible. You talked about some of the zip codes also, or some of the areas that are eligible. Are we talking about specific communities? Is this targeted in one way or another? You mentioned some of them, but I didn't hear the specificity on which part of the communities. Am I eligible in 14226, or are we eligible here at 14207? That kind of thing.
So there's actually a government website out there, ffiec.gov, where you plug in, it's address specific more than zip code specific. So what you can find is that somebody on one side of the street qualifies and, on the other side of the street does not. So the biggest thing, get us involved. We're more than happy to do the legwork for you, every house that you're looking at, to plug it in and see if it's eligible for that $5,000.
All right, truly a great program that will help a lot of people. We thank you both so much for coming in this afternoon.
Our pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Thanks, guys.